Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 5 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis IV. This is the March of the Vikings. We are Mordred, and we are at war with Ratas. We are currently fighting them to claim some of the lands for our vassal over here, and we are beating up their interior territories up here as well. And basically we're just waiting for those sieges to end. Our allies, Shura and Numalund, doing a great job in just massacring them. And thankfully Ratas are actually fairly split up, thankfully for us that is, in that they have land here, and land down here. So plenty of ways for us to get at them, plus it looks like Numalund here is going after their ally. So that's all good. I don't even know where Nepal is. Can I tell you to march here? I cannot. Okay, so we are 63%. Once that's done, then we are even better. Gain 1 mercantilism or gain trade efficiency and lose mercantilism. No, I definitely want to gain it. Absolutely. Alright, I think that we can head home. Although maybe we need to beat this army first. Let's go and march to the assistance of Numalund. Although it looks like Numalund is beating them just fine. What's that, I wonder? Oh, because no, we are the attacker because that is a fort. Does Numalund just have better troops? 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. No, it's the same. Weird. Anyway, victory is ours. Huzzah! I'm going to back off and let Numalund continue sieging it so I'm not losing more manpower than I need to. Which is fine. And you're going to be taking their capital. Once that has fallen, I think we will have sufficient means to piece them out. I just noticed that Ratas is on their way to attack Shura. Shura I think is going to beat them. Diplomatic reputation +1. Awesome. For the air. That's pretty nice. Means our allies are going to like us even more. And we're going to recover from other people not liking us even quicker. Cool. That's that one done. That's going to continue. Do we want to try and piece them out individually, I wonder? We can wait. It's no problem. We'll wait until Numalund siege down their capital. Now, the thing that I do need to do is grant this land to Ratas, so that the minion can seize it. I think we want everything to go to Ratas, with the exception of this one. Anything where they have the claim. Which is all of those. Alright, cool. So if you finish that siege, then I can piece them out. We've got 85% war score. Damn it, taking stuff back, that's not acceptable. Are you going to go and claim that? You can see lands that I can't. That's interesting. I might need to buy that knowledge from you. Peace offer from Garwal. Yeah, that's true. We can just piece them out. Although you're about to go and take that other territory. Go ahead and do that. While we go and take this back. Oh, who's this? Oh, Sind. Right. Yes, we will take them out too. That seems to be Garwal at 100% war score. Let's piece you out for lots of money. And war reps. And we'll make you annul your alliance. Alright, that's you gone. 10% of their income, plus 94 ducats, of which I get 42, so my allies should be pretty happy with that. And then we'll send you guys back home. You can finish sieging down Sind, seeing as that's all fortified territory. And we could actually build some more temples and things with the money that granted us. Which sounds like a fantastic plan to me. Seeing as we are still actually making money. Put one there, put one there. And we'll save the rest, just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. I'm not foreseeing that, but you never know. We can get a new technology. Military and Diplo. Yes, before prices go up anymore. Let's get both. So we have the Aquabus, which gives us more military tactics, and we can now build barracks, which is good because that will increase our manpower. So that is something else that we'll need to start investing in before long. And we got ahead of time in Diplo again, which means we have the additional trade efficiency, which means our income's gone up as well. Which is excellent. Oh, their armies are attacking Shura. We can go and help you with that. Like, fighting their armies I don't mind so much, because that gives us army tradition. Sieging stuff is just attrition. Improve our prestige. That is something I can probably do. Oh, it's gone away again. Never mind. Are you running? I think you're running, aren't you? It looks like you're running. Sindus is trying to claim my land. How dare you? Let's go and fight them. Who's this? Ratas wants peace. Oh, you attacked me. That's not very wise. Wait, am I at war with these guys? No. Alright, let's head home. Your sieges are finishing. Good. Right, what do we want from Sind? Lots of money, obviously. War reparations. And end your alliance with both of those. And I would consider that acceptable. Good. Okay, and now Ratas, who stand alone. Oh, there's Nepal as well, but I don't even know where Nepal are. Oh, Nepal are big. Interesting. Are we going to fight them? No. I think we can just peace out Ratas at this point. We do have a 99% war score. So we're going to be taking all of this if we can. That's going to result in a slight coalition, so maybe not quite so much. This is a coalition with Ratas, Kasal, and Manas, Sindus, and Sind. And Gwalior. With my allies are not getting the aggressive expansion, because they're my allies. They're actually happy when I grow. I think that's actually acceptable. I'm okay with that coalition. I mean, it's going to force me to be quiet for a while. It also allows me to take Humiliate and a little bit of money, which is going to massively increase my power projections. Should we start producing monarch points again? I mean, I would like to take more money, but we can't. I would accept this. Like so. So we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces from them. Ratas is humiliated. We've made money. Shura's going to like that because they get power projection as well, though not as much as us. And everything's good. We could have taken some land for like Nummerland or something, but nah. Right, let's head home. Now we need to core our one territory. We have virtually no war exhaustion, so that's going to be just fine. And I'm going to reduce to army maintenance in order to raise some funds for when Manas and Sindus come after us. And now I need to make sure that I keep my allies sweet, which I will do. Lots of improving relations. So that's that happening. Gwalior has entered the coalition, Manas has, and Sindus, as I expected. That's actually quite a lot. Sindus has a truce with us, so does Ratas, so those two can't join. Kusala can, so yeah, it's going to be probably these. Which is a fair amount, but then we have Shura, Vegomagard, Nummerland, Austervik, and Huatabagaland. The only problem that we have is a lack of manpower, which we will need to resolve. Right, let's go and hide down here, so we have time to restore our organisation and react to a fight. Mongolia, civil war. Wow, Mongolia is going to fragment even more than they usually do. Interesting. How are the Oms Vikings doing? Oh, they've actually taken Sinai. And Al-Karak. Nice. Oh, and Cyprus. Go Yoms Vikings. You're having a good game. I don't think I've actually seen them do this well this early. Hopefully they can keep it all. And I can invest in economic ideas, but I think I want to get the workshop first, because I produce a lot of high production goods. A travelling minstrel, a renowned minstrel, recently crossed into our nation's borders. His intention is to roam our country, bringing joy to all who hear him. But some say he is only my ears are fit to hear such wonderful music. Allow him to go where he wishes, or gain that. No, we want the stability 3, which is also going to increase our missionaries. Yo. Alright, we need a mission. Allow the manpower reserves to recover, or convert Rakantha to Norse. Well, that's something I can absolutely do. And that gives me even more missionary strength. Awesome. For which, there's the admin tech, which is going to give me more production efficiency, aka more money. Conversion is successful. We can't do that one yet because we're coring it, 33%. We may as well start North Concan in that case. And building production buildings would indeed add a lot of money, especially in the capital. Yeah, I think we want to build one in the capital for sure. And then I think we kind of need manpower. Oh, that's a plus 1,000? No, that's in the ally. No, we need the manpower. Plus 800 is up there. You'd seem to be the best place for that, and now we're just going to save money again. The other thing that I need to do, actually, is stop building a spy network here and improve relations with the minion so as to annex him. We should be giving him time to core all of this stuff as well. Which means I then don't need to do it. It will just cost me the Diplo points. Which I, to be fair, do generate not very many of thanks to all the diplomatic relations I have. Though this will save me a Diplo slot after this. So then I'll be only a 1 over rather than 2. But we do have a Diplo advisor which is helping. And our next ruler is really good at Diplo, so it's fine. Plus he has diplomatic reputation, which is going to help as well, even more. So how do the allies like me? 162, 200, man, you love me. 170, 130. Let's stop Famogomagard. No, let's stop Hotte Bagaland. We want to continue Shura because they're a big ally. And let's start improving relations with Elstavik again. Though it shouldn't have dropped too much. 18. Those guys are making claims against me. That's not good. But I'm keeping my allies on form. I could actually expend some favors to ask them not to go and attack stuff. Nepal's taking down Kosala, which is good, because that's one of the potential rivals, right? No, not right now. Do we have a truce? Nope. I guess just because they're in a war means that they don't particularly want to join the coalition against me. Now I'm starting to regain manpower, and we have monthly war exhaustion reduction. That is really useful, actually. Like, I always used to underrate just how good that is, but it is really good. War exhaustion can really hurt in the long term. No, I'm saving money. I want to build more stuff, but right now is not the time. Chance of Nummerland getting some spy network? Sure, knock yourself out. Spy network on my allies. Oh no. Oh no. That event always seems completely pointless to me. If we were to, like, reduce relations with your ally, then okay. But spy network? National Bank is in trouble. So we can gain 3 inflation, of which we have very little right now, or lose a bunch of money. I'd rather take the inflation at this juncture. Because we are getting economic ideas, and in 2 ideas' time, we'll get that inflation reduction. Popular religion. There has always been some discrepancy between the religion actually taught and defended by the clergy and the actual faith of the people in the provinces. Most of the time, the differences are small enough that the clergy chooses to ignore them instead of focus on reinforcing more orthodox spiritual ideas of the people. It seems, however, that certain ideas are quite unorthodox, if rooted in old traditions, have begun to spread together with the Norse faith among our non-Norse subjects. The resulting mix of old heathen ideas, popular superstitions, and the actual Norse itself has been quite too much for the clergy to stomach, even if it seems to have made conversion a much more attractive proposition for our heathen subjects. So we can root it out, which improves clergy loyalty and influence, or let it run its course, which increases our missionary strength for 15 years. Pisses the clergy off a little bit, though. I'm okay with that. We cored the province, and that's going to allow us to do the missionary. As soon as you are done in this current one, which you are halfway. We're only 0.8 away from being able to actually convert the Maldives, even with the minus 5% seat of strong aristocrats penalty. But the reason I'm going for so much missionary is because I know that we're going to have to convert this stuff once the relations have climbed high enough, which is in fact now. So we're going to start annexing you. Annex vassal. It'll cost 608 Diplo, cost 3 per month, which is fine, we can afford that, seeing as we're generating 6. Alright, annexation has begun. Hopefully you are in the process of coring this stuff. Gusala has entered the military coalition. Yeah, you have started coring it. Good. Wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behaviour in most nations, at least until the Age of Enlightenment arose in the more advanced Western nations of the European continent. Gain unrest or lose prestige. I'll take the prestige hit. Actually, speaking of prestige, I can raise more troops, and I probably should, now that I can afford it. I'm going to risk it. Am I? I'm going to risk it. Get another cavalry. And we're also going to split you in half so you're not taking attrition, which I hadn't realised you were doing. But I should know because that very often happens. Where are my warships right now? That's actually a good point, are they? Oh, they're not even... Haha! Interesting, they're not even mothballed. I'm going to stick you in Vord and then I'm going to mothball you. In fact, no, I'm going to stick you in the Maldives and mothball you. And mothball. And that's going to save us even more money, which is awesome. So we're going to have quite a nice battle chest saved up for if this coalition war actually kicks off. They're still on 78, so it might. We're going to maintain the diplomat with Shura, because we need to ensure that these guys stay on our side. Shura are definitely our strongest ally. Like, having the other Vikings on point is very useful, but they're not quite as strong as Shura. Who's doing the best in the world at the moment? And where are we? We are not far behind Germany. Conversion successful. Konkan is gone. Alright, let's start doing that one, which is going to give us the +1 missionary strength, which will then mean that we can convert the Maldives, even without the +2 missionary from the Adventuring Vikings idea. Which is really good. Rata separatists. In Rathkatharan. Yes, I'm not surprised by that. That's mostly because of the missionary. Although this missionary is going very quickly. If this gets up to 90, then I probably will station some troops up there. But until that point, I'm just going to hope the missionaries finish in time, in which case that shouldn't be a problem. Although what I could do... Most of the problem there is actually separatism. So I'm going to increase your autonomy for a while to make that less likely to trigger. And then once the missionary's there, no unrest. And now we're just ticking it down, buying it down, so that's fine. Okay, cool. And we have our next cavalry guy. Excellent. And once we've annexed this stuff, our force limit will go up, and then I think I'm just going to get a bunch of infantry, because our cavalry army is really quite expensive. I feel like I can invest in some more things too. 508, 875 for you. Yes, that sounds like a good plan to me. Get this manpower increasing. Okay, it has gone to 90%. Damn it. Let's start shifting you guys up here. I'm kind of hoping if we station an army here, then they won't rise. But time will tell if that's actually true. Ah, a new idea. And we are a long way away from the next idea group, so let's get cheaper construction cost. We should have waited on the barracks. Oh well. Right, has that reduced you to the level where you are not going to rise? No. In which case, we're going to increase our maintenance all the way. And we're going to wait for you to trigger. Can we station a whole army here? 33 supply. Nice. Yes, is the short answer. So go on then, fire. Have fun. Gujarat. We could build a state here, and I'd kind of like to do that actually. Can't quite afford the core, but next month we can. Man, we get 10 admin a month. That's amazing. Very, very good. Now we can. And you are now a state. Marvellous. Royal marriage with Nummerland has ended. We should try and get another one. I'd like to get one with you, rather than vice versa. There we are. Relations with you are still pretty high. Relations with you are exceptional. How is it with Fitterbagaland? 160. Excellent minister. We've been lucky enough to appoint an excellent minister whose actions are most likely greatly benefit of our realm. We gain admin, prestige, and... wait. We gain 90 admin and 25 prestige, or army tradition, navy tradition, and 100 military. I'd actually quite like the admin. Thank you. Seeing as my ideas are in that. Sweet. And actually, there we go. Mission accomplished. Let's get the Maldives. Though that's going to take a hell of a long time. We're at 98% missionary religious unity now as well, which is excellent. Right, let's build some buildings, because I'm beginning to feel a little bit more comfortable about doing so, though I think we still need barracks. So that we can counter the massive armies that the Hindus can raise against us. And that should also mean that you no longer have unrest chance. You don't. Right, let's head you home. And also reduce army maintenance once again. That sounds like a good plan to me. We'll go all the way. Cool, so now we can definitely invest in buildings. Our economy is very strong. It's going to get even stronger once we've annexed this. Separatists are going down, which is lovely. Rise of a pretender. The disputed succession of Ellens caused a pretender to rise an army and march for the capital. 13 pretenders have risen. Stability drop, which is unfortunate. North Konkan, and 254 is now in charge. Which is going to dramatically reduce the amount of... Good, got a consort. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. Never mind. Okay, so we need a new deity. I'm kind of tempted to take the construction cost, tech cost guy, because right now we are just building ourselves up. Militarily, I am pretty confident, just because of how strong our allies are. So I think we are going to go with Snotra. Yes, I will absolutely have royal marriages with all of you. My legitimacy is rather low right now, but ticking up very quickly. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Army maintenance. We're going to be suffering attrition here. No, we're not. Good. And I feel confident enough to build another building. 500? No, that's a 740. Let's build one there. And then in another month or two, we will have the morale needed to go and fight them. In fact, I think we should probably go and chase them now, seeing as they are... Oh no, that's a siege. Never mind. Actually, we can take this back. And then seeing as that is a siege, we get any bonuses, although it is on the plain, so it won't matter. Konkan's ours again. Let's start marching. Yeah, it's an easy victory for us. Marvellous. We should get the stack wipe here. Boom. Split you in half. Half of you here. Half of you here. We have no leader because our really good military general died. We have another one though. So we should probably put you in command. That's probably why that battle went a lot worse than it could have. Let's reduce army maintenance to half. Let's start another construction. Another 524. I can't believe that's a plus 1,000. How's the annexing? That's 20% done. It can wait. And they're actually building up more troops now, which will become ours once we've annexed them, which is lovely. So we're 1,000 men short. manpower wise, but otherwise things are actually going pretty well. And how is the aggressive expansion? 69. We've still got another, what, 19 years? Actually, are we still getting double reduction? Aggressive expansion is going down by 3 a year. So, 9 years. No, less than that. What was it again? 69. 2 and a bit years. No, 6 and a bit years. Sorry. No, 6 and a bit years would be 13. 8 and a bit years. Rumours say that sailors come back from a trip sick like hell, and the ones who don't die on board infested the whole city with their disease. It's time to act. Yeah, we're going to quarantine them. Because we don't want it spreading. Hurts the local town for a long time, but no chance of spreading. Oh, we're about to lose our power projection too. Well, I think with that, this is a pretty decent point to stop. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. If you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.